Hello everyone, how are you doing? Personally, I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. And if you are new here, my name is Belinda Oyugi and welcome to my channel. You know what, guys? I'm attending a Rorashio in Murang'a. Yes! So come with me, guys. Now, Rorashio in simple terms is a dowry payment. Now, this is such a big thing, especially in the African communities. When you get a wife or you get a lady from their home, you have to pay something. You have to pay a bride price so that you are legally and officially allowed to live with a girl and you're allowed to start your life together and without questions. So here I'm attending a friend's Rorashio. So Rorashio actually is that's how they call it in the Kikuyu, and probably still mean the same, dowry payment. To me, in my culture and in my language, we call it nyombo. So different tribes in Kenya, or we can say different cultures, have the different ways of carrying it out, but it still narrows down to payment of something in appreciation to the parents who took care of the girl till she became um, a grown woman who can now start life in her own home. So in my place, majorly people take cows. So in some communities, they really prefer that you go with cows. In some, you go with goats. In some, you go with rice and sugar. Some, there's no problem even if you just take money only. But for me, in my place, cows is a must. Even if you just go with one or two, cows is a must. You just have to take the cows there, even if you have millions of money or how much you want to pay them, and maybe you don't know where you're going to buy the cows. They can still allow you to send the money to the parents so that they purchase the cows, provided you go with four-legged animal called a cow. So let's see how these people do theirs on this side. So the lady is from the Kikuyu community and the man is from the Kamba community. Now, when the man goes to pay the bride price, they get to the gate, and the people from the lady's side must close the gate. Actually, this one I've seen in several marriages, not only the Kikuyu, the Kamba ones, but also in others that I've attended. You find that from the girl side, they will close the gate, and from the man's side, they will be outside the gate. So they will find a way to bribe their way in. So it depends with how sweet they talk, or maybe how little, that something little or something much they'll get out of their pockets that will allow that gate to be open and for them to be welcomed to the girl's home. And basically that is what was happening here. The man was locked out and he had to find a way to convince the other side to open for them the gate. It is something that seems not really easy because you must really have the patience of standing here and begging to be let in. And finally, the gate was opened, and people got in cheering, and they were so happy because you're standing outside here, having to sing, having to beg, having to knock, and having to wait patiently for the other side to be convinced that indeed you have to be open for the gate. Now, the gate was opened, and it was now time to get in, celebrate, and be happy together. So this is how they do it. Let me know in the comment section, how do you do it where you are at? If you're watching this video, maybe you are a Kenyan, from a different community, or maybe you are an African who is from a different country and not from Kenya. Let me know how you do it in your community. How do you do it when the man goes to pay the bride price?
Haya, asante. Familia ya ndio familia.
Now, after the welcome, obviously, when you're sitting next to someone, you want to sit next to someone interact with people you know. So it was time for introduction. So the lady's side, um, her people have to come forward and to introduce themselves, say who they are, so that it's easier to communicate with the people who have come. Like, it's easier for the visitors to know who they are communicating to. Yeah, so this is basically what happens after the introduction. Now, after the girl side, of course, the man side also have to step forward and introduce themselves as well. Now, somehow we got to this place a little bit late in the afternoon, and after the introduction, we got straight to serving meals. So I don't know if normally this is the order, or maybe it just happened this way because we arrived late. Now, something I noticed, guys, the food here was so good. Yeah, so if you've been to so many events, you can actually relate. You get to an event, you serve food, and then you eat to your fill. Then thereafter, you have a bad stomach, you get. Maybe because of too much spicing or because of too much oil or something like that. But let me tell you, these guys really did a very amazing job. I loved their food, and especially mokimo. Mokimo is that green one, the green food you can see, the one, yeah, that one. That is mokimo. I normally make sure I eat mokimo at every Kikuyu event I attend. A reason being, I always love to feel the diversity of the Kenyan culture. So whenever I visit a new place, I have to try out their indigenous meals. So let me tell you guys, this food was so good. It was cooked with precision in terms of spices and oil, that. Yeah, so I actually loved the meals so much. So in the meantime, as we were having our meals, um, the elders went in to have the conversation. So let me introduce the meal. So the green one is mokimo, and then we have meat stew, cabbage. We have rice, chapati, watermelon, and some kachumbari. So kachumbari is just a mixture of tomatoes, onions, and maybe other spices like pepper or something like that. Yeah, so their meals was so good. I actually really enjoyed, and being that we had traveled and we arrived somehow late in the afternoon, I ate to my fill. Yeah, the food was so good. It was prepared really well. Okay. Now, they normally say if you travel much, you will learn much. So, to my surprise, I was still wondering how these people live here. Now, after that full stomach, I had to walk around out of curiosity to see how they lived here because um, the hills are very steep, guys. But these people um, live here, like they build homes on the hills. Now, where you see the banana plantation is a neighbor's house. There's a neighbor's house down there. Like, oh my goodness, you can't just take it all in until you're here. Now, the path you're seeing goes to other homesteads, and these paths have actually been dug to allow connection to the neighbors because you will have to go rounds for you to just get to the next neighbor. Like down here, there's another neighbor, you know. So after that meal, I just got curious. I wanted to walk around and actually see because this was just crazy and like out of this world. So
hapo
I
kwa
was even
nini?
asking if
Hapa.
these people normally experience landslides. They told me they normally experience landslides. Oh no, that's crazy. Like,
Kama saa hizi
if you
time ya
come from a
mvua.
place that you've never
Ndio hiyo hapa nyuma
imagined
ilianguka.
how landslides happen, and then you go to a place where the actual landslides happen. Like, you get the point. You get there, you're shocked. Like, oh my goodness, this was crazy. Yeah, so down there was a neighbor. I decided to take a walk and see, guys. You see what you see here? A little mistake, you're down. Like, I'm not even kidding.
My goodness. This place has a crazy terrain. See, there are neighbors down here. There are neighbors down here. But you can't have any wrong move. Like, have a look. Wrong move, you're down. And then see what the terrain looks like from the top there. So someone is telling me there's sometimes landslides. Ooh, you can't see it from here. But from the other end I could. Let's walk a bit. Because people are still eating. There's nothing much you're doing on the other end. So, you see what the terrain is like. So this is a path going to the neighbor's house. Like, you cannot just connect. You must go round. You see? So I don't want to go interfering with the neighbors. So you see land like this one, it can easily slide down because this soil is so soft. See? And then I can't reach there. Someone is collecting water somewhere. See? Because the water is coming from the rocks up there. Can you see that? Yeah. Murang'a. What? I knew Murang'a had such a terrain. So coming here, I'm not even surprised. But what surprises me is how soft the soil is, but then people still just levelize the ground and still build. You see? There's a home, and this is the home where we are having a function. So guys, every place have their pros and cons, like good sides and bad sides. So if you think you're facing challenges, oh, imagine what these people who stay here are facing. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh my God. I thought my home had problems. Oh my goodness, places have problems. Like, it's so good, it's so arable, like the land is so fertile, you can farm. But now look up here. Like, I'm just standing, but that is the land behind me. It's a whole hill going up. See? It's a whole hill going up. And then this side is something else. I don't know if you can see, the sun is on this other side. Yeah. And then there's a river. I don't know if I can continue. Let me continue walking a bit. I show you there's a river. What? Oh my goodness. And the kids here, they're just jumping on this hill. It's like, it's nothing. They're so used to it. Oh my goodness. I don't want to go for, some people normally keep dogs. You might move closer. Yeah, there's a home. There's a home. You might move closer and then you meet a dog that doesn't want interference. So I don't want to go any close to that home because I can also hear there's no one. And actually there's a dog kennel. Can you see? Can you see this? This is a dog kennel. So I don't know whether there's a dog in. The dog might just open the door and get out. So I don't want problems. I don't want to intrude into people's territories. But let me tell you guys, if you can walk freely and ride bicycles freely in your place, there are people who that is just somebody's dream. Let me show you now down. There's a river, but I cannot see it from where I'm standing. Someone is collecting water, even in this jerry can, somewhere this one, they're collecting water. But then there's a river down. Oh, you climb up. Yeah, there's water coming from those rocks. The sun cannot allow you to see. And then there's, see how the valley looks like. Oh, I thought they were dogs. They are not dogs. They're pigs. Nichukue wazee. Habari zenu? Hata yangu. Haya. So, this is a valley, a very deep valley, guys. My camera can't just do justice. If it will show you how this goes down, you'll be in shock. Then the other side, it just climbs like that. So it's a valley. So people are basically building on the hill. You see? Yeah, at least this side you can now see what the hill looks like. People are building on the hill. You just level the ground where you want to build and build. You see, this home is also levelized. So it's very hard. I think it's very hard to have. It's very hard to have maybe a very big homestead, because it seems it's a lot of work to simply just levelize the ground to have your home, to put up a house. So since it's a kind of hard and somehow expensive, I suppose. So people don't really have very very big homes around here. Just minimalistic. You see how water is getting in here? There is water from up there. It comes from the rocks. From the rocks. I've managed to go up, see. Yeah, it comes from the rocks. I'm trying to, from that rock. Now you can see it. Oh my goodness. If you think you have problems in your place, people have bigger problems. Telling me, oh, this was this here. They're telling me if I want a better caption, or if I want to capture the terrain better, I should go up the rocks. The rocks cannot be seen from here. So there's a road up past those trees. So they're telling me I should go to the road and then this way. Then I'll get a better view to capture the terrain. Yeah, even walking, you have to be very, very careful. A little mistake, let me tell you guys, a little mistake, like now see here. Just a slight mistake, I'll be on that stone. So, walking here, you need to be very careful. You see even how they've made their paths. They have dug their paths like stairs. You can see it from here. They have dug it so that it looks like stairs. So it's easier to climb up and climb down, because this one, when it rains, it becomes muddy, so you can easily slide. Now they have made it look like stairs. So let's go back. But yeah. And now, central, or you can say Mount Kenya region is characterized because it's hilly. You see, it's hilly. It's a highland characterized by tea and coffee. Now this is a coffee plant. There's another one there. Then another one. It's a farm. And I can see they also plant maize. Seems their maize are doing well because it rains here. And then it's a whole hill, like it's hilly. And funny thing, they're so used to it. They're so used to. This is also another home, but at least this place is somehow levelized on this end, not as worse as the other end. This side, it's not very levelized, but it's not so bad, you know. Whew. This is Murang'a. Now guys, let me know guys if you are from Murang'a or you've been to Murang'a. Let me know in the comment section. By the way, let me tell you, this place is so beautiful. The fact that it has this rugged terrain, the terrain is crazy, but it's very fertile. So let me know in the comment if you are from Murang'a. Let me know what side of Murang'a you are from, because this place is so good. And I'm just privileged to be here. Some kids are passing by. I don't want to film them, and they're really looking at me. They're really looking at me. Wow. You see how it looks like the sun is just on the other side. It's not setting soon, but at least it is going down. So the place really looks good. So let me know if you are from Murang'a County and what side. Because this is what do you call this place? What do you call there's a center. I don't know if it's a center or a town, but it's at least it's big. It's big, so maybe I can say there's a town. There's a town we passed by. It's called Kangema. Yeah. So that's area of Kangema. So if you are from Murang'a, let me know which side of Murang'a you are from. I saw another kid on this side. I wanted to see the terrain on this other side as well. Let me see. You know, I don't just like walking on people's land, because you might walk and there's another dog that has been put somewhere watching, so it can attack. Seems someone wants to build here. There's some. Sasa naitwa nani? Brian Maina. Huku ndio nyumbani? Nini? Ini avocado? Ama gani ulikuwa unarusha? Hiyo avocado? Si ni refu sana. Nani alipanda? Niguka alipanda hapo. Sasa wewe ni kukula tu. Mzuri sana mama. So I want to move down there and show you the river. By the way, there's a river. I couldn't see it from that side, so at least from this other end I can see the river. Let me get down. So it's like someone wants to build here. You see what they do? They're trying to levelize the land so that someone can build. Let me get down. The boy was trying to strike avocado. This is avocado tree, another one is there. Yeah, good thing. By the way, avocados in this place are very unique. Like, they taste so good. I'm told that most of the avocados here are used for exports, because they really have good avocados. And the avocados are very sweet. Like, they are not, those tasteless avocados. They grow so small, but they are very sweet. They are not tasteless. So they are mostly used for exports. I've tasted them sometime, and they also sell them. So if I want to buy, I can still buy from this end, or I can just ask maybe when the neighbor who is working there to pluck some for me. You know, if you are in a village, you can borrow, you can be given. But once you get into the market, or maybe at the center, at the by the roadside there, they will ask for some money. So let me show you the river. Hey, this place. So this is coffee plantation. Like so many people have them. The shiny trees, those are the coffee plantation. So the trees down there, they're so tall, but they're sloping down. So this is the river I was talking about. Let me show you. So that's the river. I think you can see it. That's the river up here. Yeah, so that's the river I was telling you about. Now the sun is just about, not about to set, but at least it's in the evening, and the hue the sun is giving to the landscape is just out of this world. It's so cute, it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I'm stepping on somebody's farm. They will come for me. As much as these people, to me, they have challenges, but I know they feel that they don't have challenges. I'm actually telling you, they feel that they don't have challenges. Do you know why? Because where I grew up, okay, my home is somehow hilly, but is not as hilly as this place. We have built on top of a hill, but it's just a small hill. It's not really, the elevation is not very high. It's sloping gently to the top, and it's not very high up. So when vehicles come to my home, they have to take rounds, like they have to find a way around to my home. But then we never saw it as a big deal. Like it wasn't a problem because we used to go down when going to the river. We go down. When coming back, you climb uphill. But still, it wasn't a big deal. Like it was just normal life. We used to go to the farms, and there was nothing much. But let me tell you guys, maybe growing old you might feel that people have problems, or maybe going to places you might feel that people have problems, but they actually have no problems, because the lands here are very, very, very fertile. That if they can plant coffee and tea, and they have really very rich avocados, and they have trees all over, the place. And I can see somebody's also planting cassava. Eish, people from the mountain. How are your cassavas doing? Because I always believe that cassava is for wet and dry, not wet and dry, wet and hot and wet. Oh my goodness. So that's it. We're going back. I can't go down to the river, guys. You've already seen the river, you've already seen the elevation, and we have to go back this way. Yeah. Now after the meals, now the elders have to go in. They have to go into the house together with the bridegroom, we say so, and discuss about the bride price. You know, even the lady is not even allowed into that meeting. It's only for the men and the elderly men, just to say the least. And now on the side of the man comes with his people. So it's the people the man comes with that are supposed to be talking on his behalf. He's not supposed to be just going there and yapping. No, the people, maybe he might pick his brothers, his cousins, his friends. If he doesn't have maybe male relatives, or male cousins, or male brothers, or like brothers or male cousins, I mean. So you can also pick your friends, neighbors, colleagues, whoever, and then bring them to help you talk during the what? During the negotiation, the dowry negotiation. Yeah, that's the term. So they have to go negotiate about the dowry. I don't know whether they agree on the price, or the man decides how much he wants to give. I don't know. Like that one now, I don't know, because no ladies are allowed into that meeting, only the men. But the men, I don't know if they normally talk to each other and tell each other that don't go to say to anybody. I don't know, because they don't share. They don't share what they have talked about on the other side. So yeah, so they're still in, they're having their talk. So I'm just out exploring the village and enjoying the beautiful view. You see the hills here. I'm just enjoying the beautiful view of Kangema. I don't know what's the name of this village, but the last town we passed was called Kangema town. So yeah, if you come from this area, that's the sun, it's giving. So if you come from this area, put your comment down there. Let me know what you think about your village. Do you love your village? For me, it's mixed. Like I have a mixed feeling. Maybe I love it, maybe I don't. For many reasons. Just the same way, my village, I would love it for several reasons, and maybe hate it for some. So for your village, it's very fertile. Like I love it for that. On the flip side, no flat land to build. Like you can't build a big home. Maybe you can, but the areas I've walked, you cannot. It's steep. See, but this person can build. The one who has planted napier grass here can build a bigger home. But now the one on the hill, there's that hill there. You have to dig to get your space. there's a hen that was running. You know, I normally fear dogs, especially in the village. You can easily meet a roaming dog. Now you have to dig to get a space to build a house. So that is what people do here. You levelize the land to find a space to build a house. So because you're building a house on a land that you've levelized, it could be expensive to levelize the land. So you cannot levelize a very big piece of land to build a very big home. Another thing, they tell me that there are always landslides. Now that is one thing I could fear the most. Now talk about the expenses better. Landslide, I'm going up and I'm panting because I'm fat. Yes guys, so we're going back. See you there. Oh, kweli? Hawana network?
Umeongea?
Sijajaribu kuongea. Hey, I love this adventure. Ooh. Love the adventure. I love the adventure. Mambo. Poa. Nakuambia. Inafunikwa na mchanga inatoka juu.
Sasa kama hapa tuseme nyumba yako iko pale zile miti. Sasa mchanga iende slide hiyo chini.
Landslide.
Chunga kuna kamoja hapa. Na kamoja. Boni unaweza kuongea na simu? Unaweza kuongea? Sinzidi simu.
See that dog? Now I always fear dogs that roam. But good thing it has passed some people on the way. So I have no doubt it's a good one. Oh, there's some water. Let me see this other side. You can see there's some, I don't know, springs. You see what all the soil looks like. If you can step on this like this goes down. Now this is what happens when landslides occur. The land just slides, it loosens up and then it goes down. So someone is telling me that you can build, but then when like if you build here, with time, when the rain comes, it pushes this soil to your house, and then it can even push it down to the valley. So that is what now basically they call a landslide. So yeah. You see, there was somewhere here something that looks like a spring of water. I'm coming too far. Hey, and the guavas. See, the guavas. You know what? Me, when I'm in a village like this, I can't just go picking people's fruits until I ask for it. Because you don't just go picking, oh, this is what I was seeing as a spring. So sometimes maybe water comes from the rocks. Yeah. Now, the other side where I was showing you, there was water coming from the rocks, and then people are collecting them. It's the same thing that is happening here. The water is just oozing from the ground onto the rocks. Yeah. Yeah, it comes from the rocks here. And this makes me really feel like visiting Mount Kenya, because Mount Kenya is where you'll find that most rivers originate from. Most Kenyan rivers originate from Mount Kenya. So most major rivers, most Kenyan rivers originate from Mount Kenya, Mount Elgon, you know. Yeah. Oh my God, there's a dog coming down. Let me keep calm, because me, I don't like the games that involve dogs. Let me just walk as I am very calm. It is just looking at me. But for me, I don't play games with dogs. I don't know if you can see the dog. The dog. I'm not sure if you've seen it. It's because I'm getting nervous, so I don't want to stand there. You might feel that I'm having an agenda. So I'm safe now. It won't follow me. Yeah, so that I was saying, I sometimes feel like visiting Mount Kenya to see how actually the rivers start from that end and end up in the ocean. Okay.
Yeah, now you remember when I was starting going around, I left there when the elders were going to have a sit down and talk. So yeah, it was now that time to go back, because probably they had already come to their agreement. Now it was time to go back and listen and cheer them and do whatever. Yeah, I'd already done the rounds and admired the landscapes, and the sun was also going down. The hill was beautiful. It was evening. Now, they say every day is a learning day. You notice that you haven't seen the bride, right? Because the bride has been hidden somewhere until some other time. Now you can see soda being distributed. Now, somebody told me this soda being distributed majorly to women shows that they have come to an agreement. right? And the man has been allowed to take the lady. So the agreement has been arrived at, and immediately after this order, the lady is ushered in. Oh my goodness, finally the bride arrives and she is ushered in with music and dancing led by women. And these women, maybe the sisters, the cousins, the aunties, they're the ones who lead the way. And the lady, the last lady there, you can see her right there, very beautiful, nicely dressed, and enjoying the moment. Now, this is the lady, this is the bride, this is the lady who holds the moment. And this is such a beautiful time. Everybody is celebrating, everybody is happy, and let me tell you guys, I could not put my teeth back into my mouth. It was such a moment, when one of you people, like, let me say, I'm a lady, and if a lady wins, I don't know if this is only with me or everybody else, but let me tell you, when a lady is winning or when somebody is winning, I will always be celebrating like though it's me or it's my own business. And I was so happy for this lady. It was now her time. You can see that dancing and so happy. And you know what? There came the time when we were supposed to join the dance, and I couldn't be left out, because this is such a moment. It is such a moment. After eating and being fed well at an event, you have to give something in return. And the best something you can give in return is giving your best dance moves. We had to stand up and give the best of the best dance moves we had, after having a full stomach. Yes, everybody was happy, everybody was dancing. Yeah, you had to at least shake something. That food didn't just go to a waste. Like, you don't just get full and you sit down. Stand up, dance. Yeah, and so many more and more people were joining the circle. Hey, oh my god. So with time, more and more people joined the dance floor. People were dancing. Everybody had their own moves. People were so happy. People were celebrating the new couple in town. And then minutes later, the couple joined. They joined the dance floor. The man came. You can see him coming over. And guys, we were so happy for them. Personally, I was very, very happy for them for this transition. It's a part of life that is a rite of passage in our African cultures. And this is a very beautiful moment. It is always a moment of celebration. Someone might be wondering why I was so heavy on the celebration of this new couple in town. Now, when I gave birth to my baby 2 years ago, I had some problems. My incision site got an infection, and actually the threads ruptured on one side. So it was so intense. I had to go back for another surgery, and it was so bad, guys. and the hospital bill really accumulated. I had to call up on people to help me collect money to pay for the hospital bills. My hubby did the same. And thank you so much, guys, who came, who supported me either in prayers or in cash or in visiting me in whichever way. I'm really, really grateful. But now for this particular couple, they visited me, and not because they are the only people who visited me. That's why I celebrate them so much. So many people visited me, and I'm so grateful for that. Now, this particular couple came over, and imagine, guys, they brought me 20-kilogram bag of baby clothes. Could you imagine that? Like, they just decided, let's just take her baby clothes. 20 kilogram bag of baby clothes. And so they were of different sizes. Some of them my baby is still putting on now at 2 years. Just imagine. So this family really did me great. At this particular point, I couldn't even walk. I couldn't even do anything. I was just trying to imagine how long I will be down until I get a little energy to go back to the market to get my baby clothes. Just imagine how much they helped me at this time. So thank you so much, Winnie, and thank you so much, Michael. So both of them came over and brought me this, and I was super excited. And may God bless this union. And just before I forget, let me say congratulations to you, Winnie and Michael, on your big day. This was a great day for you. It was a very important day in your lives, and may God protect the union, and may you have a long life together. After the big moment of revealing the bride, the dancing, the welcome, now it was time for the couple to give a speech. At least they had to say something, maybe a vote of thanks or something of that kind. Then, after this, because it was getting late now, it was time to get into gifting.
Hizi zawadi tafadhali zinatoka upande gani?
So the gifts were to be given to parents, first the girl's parents, and then the boy's parents, and then finally they were supposed to be gifted something. Now, because it was getting late, some things were rushed up. But all in all, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your patience up to this end. And once more, I say congratulations to you, Winnie and Michael, and I wish you all the best in your endeavors. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly guys subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye.